I had a discussion with somebody, actually a woman, of course, and it was about Instagram and friends. So I'll give you an example here. If one of your, let's say your best friend or friend, right, know your man in person, but never met them privately, but then you start following your man on Instagram, is that a red flag? Yes or no, and why? We'll start right here.
Okay, so you have a man and this girl that you know, and not like in like a real good friend
No,
capacity.
it's your good friend
It just
or
follows
best
your
friend.
follows
Just
your man.
starts following your man on Instagram.
Yeah, that's a red flag.
Why?
Because why? Like you haven't met him. Unless like I talk about him all the time and you know you're gonna meet him, like I can kind of see it like maybe 15% of the time. But if you don't like run it by me to start following him, I'm like, what are your intentions here? Why do you want to see him?
Let's say
For
you
real.
did meet him once or twice. He's good looking, successful.
Oh, if she's met him, I mean, yeah, they can follow each other.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, they know each other. It's just Instagram. Like
All right.
she better not be DMing him shit. But
Yeah.
they can follow each other.
Okay.
I would see that as a red flag if they don't ask me if that is okay, because there's a boundary of respect.
Mm.
And you need to ask someone before you do that, because it's not ladylike and it's not respectful.
Good point.
Yeah, no, that's a red flag. That's red. That's such a huge red flag, because why are you doing that? Like, if you're my best friend
Mm.
and you have no, like, you said you met, like they met before.
Let's say you meet a person once or twice. He's a cool vibe.
Okay, even then, because you're my best friend, like, that's still a no. Because I'm gonna start looking at you like, what's going on? Like, are you good? Like, is there something you need to tell me? Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't do that.
For you?
Yeah, same. Like that's a red flag unless you've like known him before I even did. Then like, you know, I don't care. But
No.
no.
You had an experience with your friend, right?
Apparently they
How'd you find out?
her ex-boyfriend actually called me.
He snitched?
Yeah.
Damn.
He was hurt. Ouch.
So is that a red flag or no?
It is.
Okay, cool. For you?
Clarify the question one more time.
Chris?
Yep.
Stupid. Okay. The question is, you have a best friend or a good friend that may know your man, may not know your man, right? From either seeing once or twice or never seeing him at all. Is it a red flag if she follows him on Instagram? Is that a red flag?
She's my best friend
Or good friend?
or good friend.
Yeah.
And she follows a guy that I just met.
Yeah. As in, like, she met.
Was she with me when I met him?
No. So you guys are talking after the fact. She follows him on Instagram because you talked about him to her.
Does he follow her back?
We're not even there yet. Just the front part. Is that a red flag or no?
I think if she follows him, I'm gonna say semi red flag. Depends on the discussion that we had about him.
Oh no, she didn't tell you anything.
Oh, she doesn't know that I just met him.
No.
That's what you're
For
saying.
example, you mentioned him to her, right? But like, for example, she just follow him randomly.
Oh, okay. She wants to go follow him randomly.
Just randomly.
Yeah, it's a red flag, of course.
Okay. For you?
For me, it's just Instagram. I don't really care
At all?
at all.
For you?
She's so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
You are so sweet and innocent.
Thank you.
So the question is, a good friend
Good friend,
Follows-
best friend, either way.
follows a guy that I just started talking to.
Like no.
Have I
this is
gone on
like-
a date with
this
him
is
yet?
like your Mando.
Oh, like my man.
Yeah.
Like we're already together. Has she met him?
Yes, no. Either way.
Like in person? Have we like all hung out?
Maybe like twice.
Oh no, I'm not really mad at that.
No?
No. I don't think that that's weird, because if they hit it off, I would think it's weird if we all hung out and they didn't talk to each other in any way. Then I'd be like, okay, why'd you do that? But if it was like a vibe between all of us, yeah, I don't see what would be the issue there.
For you?
Honestly, I think it's a big red flag, because like, why do you feel the need to follow each other? Like, but that's my opinion. Just think. But,
Okay.
Yeah.
And for you?
Yeah, I think that's a red flag, because you say you're close friends, best friends, right? So, and that's your man, as you're saying.
Mhm.
So your girl should have respect for you. That's your man, because I've known women that do grimy stuff like that,
Thank you.
and then keep it on the low, and then you're like, So I think that's disrespectful.
Okay, now flip it. What if your man follows your best friend or your good friend?
Yeah, it's still
Red
a
flag?
red
It's a
flag.
red
Red flag.
flag.
That's
Yeah.
disrespectful.
I
Like,
feel like I'm just like,
Why?
y'all have some
Absolutely
trauma.
disrespectful.
I think I
Yeah,
still
but
have
It's not
red-
even trauma.
I
It's just like
mean,
it's respect
Okay, so
at that point.
so for you, red flag.
yes.
For you, Miss Podcast.
Red flag.
I think
yeah.
everybody's
No,
red
if they're
flag.
following each other, then no.
I don't think so.
So your man follows her.
If they're following each other, and I feel like if they hit it off, what's the problem in still staying cool and connected? I think if y'all still stay cool and connected and keep hanging out after I don't mess with him no more, okay, that might be shiesty.
Facts.
But like, if y'all hit it off, what's the issue?
But
I
yeah,
don't know.
honestly, I feel like that's the gateway.
It's
For them to keep
Exactly.
communicating. Yeah,
Oh,
it's like the
come
gateway.
on. No
Oh, sorry.
way.
Okay, for
Yeah.
you?
I still don't
Okay.
care.
Oh, you don't care about nothing, huh?
No, it's just Instagram.
She's
you?
so
You
sweet.
said he follows her
Yeah.
and they ain't meet.
He follows her. Yeah, they didn't meet.
Yeah, that's a red flag.
Red
too.
flag.
Red flag.
Red flag.
Yes, red flag.
Red solo cup.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a red flag.
No, I'm gonna go no, because like if it's my man, I know I'm talking about my best friend to him all the time, and if he
Mhm.
wants to keep up with me, I mean, following her probably makes sense because I'm gonna be on her story, I'm gonna be out at the club with her, he's gonna see it. So unless he's DMing her,
Mhm.
it's not a red flag.
Okay, would you admit that on Instagram things happen? Like people post stories, people react to it, and over time you like emoji, people start DMing out of the blue.
Well, if that happens, then that's not my friend and that's not my man.
Right.
And you just
Okay, so ladies, now give me 3 things or 3 red flags you see that in your friends or yourself that girls do that's kind of shady.
God, why do you have to put me first? I gotta think about this one. Shit.
It makes me feel better.
I mean, your girls are coming to town. What this weekend to party?
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, they do some shady stuff. No, some of them maybe.
I'm not gonna name names.
Are any of them in a relationship?
No, it's a singles girls trip. Yeah, so it's gonna be fun.
Translation: we're trying to get fucked. All right.
So red flags that I see girls do or that guys do?
Girls do.
Oof.
We'll make
DM
this simpler. Let's say you had a little brother or you had a son.
Oh.
What are 3 flags you will warn them about females to look out for?
Ooh.
Mm.
Every time she's at a table,
So you
she
got to
puts her
frame it
phone.
differently for them.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Stimulate their emotions.
Every time they're out at dinner, she
This
puts her
guy.
phone face down.
Damn, that's a good one.
Always has her phone on do not disturb.
We called it.
And and then probably like kind of like goes off the grid for like a couple days, then just comes back. Like if you're talking
Like
to someone and
ghosts.
you're like about them, like you'll be able to respond at least once a day, unless like you're like, oh, I'm going on vacation for 2 days, like whatever. But